Welcome home, y'all. Come on in. Buckhead used to here, northwest Buckhead, just around the corner from the Vinings area. Can you hear the birds? It's very happy here, and we think you'd be happy here too. Come on in, I'll show you around. Make sure to stick around with the second half with Jay and Katherine Wolf, Men Coffee, one of Buckhead's finest stops. Can't wait to interview them later.
All right, friends, here's the details. 1978 initially built, however, a total renovation on this home. Nearly 5,000 square feet on 3 levels, so terrace level, main level, and upstairs. This home, as Kristen mentioned, is right around the corner from Vinings. This is in the Warren-Jackson Elementary School District. North Atlanta High School is right around the corner, and this is currently listed with an asking price right now of $1.549 million. Come on in, this one's gonna be a special treat.
I love this entry. So grand, so comfortable. The height of the ceilings and the molding throughout the home is perfect.
It's got a wonderful traditional vibe. Maybe just a few updates in here that kind of make it current.
You got a banquet-sized dining room with built-in cabinetry, a china closet for decorative, and a decorative fireplace.
I know you like a fireplace in your dining rooms, right?
I love the molding. The windows just are perfect.
Really nice mullion detail at the top.
Plenty of room for entertaining in here. Great closet space throughout the home. Love the kitchen, the quartz countertops. Beautiful island. The appliances are state of the art. Great cabinet space. And I love all the cabinetry has got the silent close both on the doors and the drawers.
And the cabinets go all the way to the ceilings. And these are 10-foot plus ceilings, so tons of storage space. As Kristen mentioned, you got a double oven there, gas burner on the cooktop, Sub-Zero.
For all your cooking and decorating needs, you've got plenty of storage for it all.
Large pantry right there in front of Kristen, that's great.
Washer and dryer. I love this study. You got a family-sized room with rich judges paneling, cozy fireplace, and access to the brick courtyard with the iron detailing for, it looks like a pond. You could have like a trickling water effect pond, and then access to the backyard. Beautiful. Pocket doors that bring you in.
Okay, fireplace number 2.
To the living room with decorative fireplace and focal point, beautiful molding, a perfect spot to have a cocktail before dinner. Generous closet space. You've got a his and hers, or maybe even off-season, kind of like what we do at our home. Plantation shutters. And the bathroom is
Again,
wonderful.
folks, yeah, total renovation here, folks.
Luxurious bath with a walk-in shower, 2 shower heads, soaking tub, double vanity with quartz countertops, custom tile, and polished nickel fixtures. We know these fixtures well. This is what we have in our home. Love the detail. So clean, so bright.
So one very large walk-in closet here, ready for your California closets or built-ins. And then there's another one set up on this side. Same thing, real nice and deep walk-in closet on this side, ready for built-ins. This is the powder on the main.
Come on. Very grand staircase. I love how generous these rooms are. Nice and spacious, and the detail for the windows. I can see a little nook with a little reading area or a desk.
The dormer areas just really help break it up, make it look nice. Large, deep closets. This is Jack and Jill set up between it and the other bedroom. Looks like, yeah, upgraded cabinetry, countertops.
A lot of beautiful character in the walls. I love that.
So this is bedroom number 2. A lot of large attic space.
I also want to mention about the doorknobs. The Baldwin are really beautiful. The polished nickel, substantial. This is like a mirror image of the other bedroom across the way. Full bath here and generous closet.
Right. This one here is, of course, private ensuite. Closets are bigger on this. Terrace levels right off the foyer.
Nice little cozy nook for a gaming room or a study. And a little hidden gem. You don't think about these things until you are actually living in the home. But as you come in around to your garage, you've got an entrance from the garage, and you've got a nook for everyone has a cubby. You drop your bags and you can go, especially with kiddos. You know, and it's the hardest thing just to take the stuff out of the vehicle. But here you've got a place for shoes, coats, backpacks, you name it. What is this called where it's protecting from slipping?
This is an epoxy coating for. So yeah, even, as Krista mentioned, they didn't miss a beat. They took care of the garage as well. It's nice and clean, wonderful.
Plenty of storage.
Large open space here. Plenty of room for rec room. Set up a home theater, pool tables. And then yes, is probably another, I think that the listing is showing somewhere in the neighborhood of about 700 more square feet of additional storage space behind these 2 doors here.
Charm of this neighborhood is just lovely.
Yeah, so here comes there's your side entrance. Again, cul-de-sac lot. The community is just a handful, 2 or 3 different little cul-de-sacs. So really nice, intimate feeling for the neighborhood as a whole. And then the backyard is just very well shaded, nice, comfortable, wonderful place to be. Right there. There you go. The deck area right off of the kitchen where you're going to want to put your grill.
And I think this is a perfect example of southern living where you have enough yard space, but not too much. Easy to maintain.
All your shopping's right around the corner, right?
Sure.
Downtown Vinings, right around the corner. Kroger, grocery store, the Battery, the Braves.
Access to everything.
Within a few
Very
minutes.
close.
Right.
So you can get on the highways easy or right through town.
Yeah. Cobb Parkway, 75, 285. Very, very good location. All right, friends, as you know, we love to bring you a wonderful home and then talk about more of the lifestyle, what it's like here for us raising our family in Buckhead. Again, we wanted to give a shout out and a thank you to Jennifer Quinn of Ansley Real Estate in allowing us the opportunity to share 4404 Paces Battle with you today. Amazing home. Kristen's in love. This is really, really something super special. Come on out here. Listen, click the QR code at the end of the video or the link in the description as well. And we would love to work with you. If you are looking to move to Buckhead, we would love to show this home to you and help you in this decision of becoming a Buckheadista with the rest of us. All right, we are headed over to Men Coffee. Come on, let's go have some fun. We are so excited to be coming to you today with Jay and Katherine Wolf, and then visiting them at their wonderful establishment here in Buckhead, Men Coffee. Kristen's one of her favorite spots, and we just said, you know what, these folks are Buckheadistas 110%. So we are just blessed to be able to share just a few minutes with you about them and what made them want to open up a coffee shop here in Buckhead.
Great. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
so glad y'all are here. This is our private room at Mend, and people can rent this room and come here.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, I hate to say this on camera, but I'm not a coffee drinker, but she is.
That's okay. We have plenty
We'll
of
take
other
you still.
options.
Come on.
Yeah.
We got plenty of
We have
options.
kombucha. We have all sorts of
Hot
teas.
teas
We have
and-
apple
yep.
juice.
Whatever you want.
Hot chocolate?
Hot
Oh
chocolate.
yeah, hot
Oh,
chocolate.
that's perfect.
Absolutely.
That's his favorite.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
I got you.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, so what I was asking you a little bit before we turned the camera on there, but you said you didn't think you were going to, had no intentions on having a coffee shop in your future. No?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to law school myself, and we've always appreciated hospitality, but never imagined being the instigators of a coffee shop. We have a nonprofit, Hope Heals, that owns the coffee shop. Mend. We also have a camp. Those are kind of under the umbrella of Hope Heals, but never imagined we'd be kind of in the business of hospitality and food and coffee. But again, some of our favorite things. So lucky us. Yeah, we're really grateful.
And Hope Heals is how long? 7 years now?
Well, actually, Hope Heals was founded in 2013, so 11 years.
11 years, yeah. And then the camp, we've been doing our camp for 8 years. Coffee shop's been open 4
4
months.
months,
So,
yeah.
but sort of the heart and the thread that ties them all together is this hope and acknowledging the pain, the reality that the world doesn't always feel made for any of us. And yet we come around the table and we find each other, we find hope again, and nourish ourselves in all the literal and metaphorical ways, and that changes things. It helps mend part of the broken world, hence the name.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
Beautiful name.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's perfect.
Thank you.
Do you have some questions, Chris?
Who did you decorate? Did you?
I wish I could take credit. Our amazing friend Margaret Roberts was the designer.
Okay.
And Jay is an artist and has incredible taste, so he and Margaret really worked hard and made my vision come to life.
Margaret's in Buckhead as well, and has done residential interiors mostly, but she and her husband were a great supporter of actually the Mend Capital campaign, and we said, hey, want to help us actually design it too? And she was so gracious to jump in and I mean, the 1,000,001 details it required to build this out, but then also to do it with universal design, which just means everybody of all abilities can enter through the front door, same as everybody else, and we're going to have the space rise up to meet us rather than have to sort of accommodate the space. So that was challenging to say the least, and we had to make custom things because they weren't in the marketplace, and think outside of the box, and try something and then pivot. And Margaret did an amazing job, but she's a residential interior designer by trade, so everybody should go check her out, Margaret Roberts Interiors.
We'd love to go talk to her.
Absolutely. I love that everybody can be considered as one
That's
and
right.
welcome.
That's right.
Regardless of ability, yeah, that's all, the whole idea, is everybody can come.
Yeah.
That's
So
wonderful.
half of our employees have disabilities, but then the differentiator from some other businesses that might hire people with disabilities at our space is for customers of all abilities too. So it's kind of, the lines are blurry, and it's just like we're all in together. So
Yeah.
that's the hope, and it's happening, which is awesome.
Oh, that's okay. Did you look at other locations before you ended up right here?
Oh, yes, many,
Yeah.
over several years.
Oh, wow.
After the pandemic, we, kind of had almost this sense of, hey, look, we've had this dream a long time. I mean, even a decade ago, it was like, wow, what if we created a space, hospitality, just, the reality of gathering and how Katherine had felt, again, a bystander in her life at certain times after her stroke, after her disabilities became apparent that they were going to be lifelong. There was this acceptance that set in, and then it was this sort of fire under us to say, well, if it's not there already, then let's go make it ourselves. Let's make a camp for our family that we'd want to go to. Let's make a coffee shop that we want to go to. And so after the pandemic, I think there was this actually, the risk and the fears and the unknowns, but there was also this sense of what are we waiting for? We don't know what next year's going to hold. Like, we might as well jump in. And so we assembled about a dozen, consultants and subcontractors, and we've got a great team of 2 wonderful managers and about 25 folks who work at Mend. I think a lot of people think we, did this in our basement and are, managing it. I'd love to learn how to make a, proper espresso drink, but
Right, yeah.
first things first, to keep the lights on. But, I think it's been incredible to find this right spot. It wasn't even our first choice, as some of the times these real estate transactions go, and there was not as many options of second generation kitchen, which you want to kind of have all the, grease trap and all the food service stuff that is expensive. You want to kind of already find a place where that's there. So we found this place that had been an Italian restaurant, loved in the community for like 20 years, and just kind of, it had kind of come to the end of its season, and so we were grateful to get to breathe in some new life. But it took a lot longer than we thought, and it was way more complicated. Our first time too, but we've learned a ton in the process. So
Oh, I love it.
it's been awesome.
I love it. Folks, they are, we'll give you some more details, but super conveniently located right at Roswell Road in Piedmont, okay? You can't beat, the location is
Yeah.
really, really, really wonderful and easy. You can see it from the street and all that type of stuff. So, Buckhead, tell us something, why you love living, doing business, owning a business in Buckhead.
Yep.
It's an amazing life.
Yeah.
I would say
It's home too.
yeah, we live here for one, and no place is perfect. I definitely don't want to say, oh, it's just so perfect. No place is, but it's a special community, and we love now that there's good coffee here.
Absolutely. Trying to make it better. Yeah, I think we're so grateful. It's the people too that we know and love, and we've had great supporters in this community of our work and volunteers at our camp, and it just feels, again, like you'll walk in the door and never know what friend you'll see or new friend you'll meet. So
That's right.
yeah, we're so grateful.
That's wonderful. You have a church home here in Buckhead?
We do. Well, it's South Buckhead, Passion
Sure.
City.
It's
Well,
Buckhead,
no,
so yeah.
we've been going to the Cumberland campus
that's
a lot,
true.
so I guess Smyrna, so that's not
Oh, that's
Buckhead.
true.
Close enough.
Passion City Church has a couple of campuses, so we now go to the one near Cumberland Mall.
Yes.
Technically in Vinings, I guess, or
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, it's great.
Very good, very good. Do you have any more questions for Jane?
The beautiful artwork and everything else, and the things that you sell, the gift items. Can you tell me more about how you?
Sure.
I loved all your books, and that's
Thanks.
another question that I have for you. But
Yeah.
yes, how do you go
Retail.
about choosing your wonderful?
We have a whole
Okay.
team, a wonderful team of people helping us select the retail, and the idea is that it's a care package spot where you might grab a gift or two to take to someone who's going through something hard, or your neighbor in the hospital or whatnot.
Or celebrating something good.
Or so, yes, I just got a baby gift here yesterday,
Uh-huh.
actually, for a baby shower. But the idea is almost all of the products are sourced from organizations where someone's coming out of domestic abuse or trafficking or people with disabilities or work. Our vendors are largely missionally minded
Yeah.
in some way, and the products are largely ethically sourced. So we don't just want to slap our name on a product that exploited children in a developing nation. So
Sure.
we are very certain that all products are very clearly come from a source we trust.
And there's a premium for that. So I mean, we believe, Buckhead, which has incredible amounts of resource and disposable income, if you're going to buy something, make sure it's supporting greater good in the world than just your own consumption.
Absolutely.
So, we're trying to also tell us that story. And that's part of our revenue, to get creative, how to make this business work. It is, again, charitable in nature in so many ways and missionally minded, but we want it to be a proof of concept for a business that employs folks of all kind of abilities and creates space for customers of all abilities, that it actually works and that people want to have more businesses operating this way. So the retail is part of that. The rentals, we're going to open the full space for rentals and off hours. This private room, anybody can rent. It's beautiful space, AV, food and drink options, great for off-sites or birthdays or whatever. So trying to get creative.
Yeah,
Learning a lot in the process.
I love it. Well, we'll have plenty of Buckheadista functions here. How
Come
about
on.
that? You know,
Wonderful.
so,
Thank you so much.
thank you, folks. And I tell you what.
I've
you
got
have
one more
question?
quick
Go
question.
ahead.
What's next? What are you going to write next?
I have no idea.
Don't
No idea. I'll
So
give
Be
you
a
sweet.
devotion or something?
Oh, well, there is a new one that is technically a devotional style. Treasures in the Dark can be read straight through or as a devotion.
Yes, you
It's so
brought it
sweet.
for me.
We got a couple, couple things in the, down the pipeline. We'll see what happens, but
Great.
maybe more men's. Who knows?
Oh,
Who knows? We'll
That's
see.
fun.
We'll see.
Awesome.
that's
Thank you,
wonderful.
guys.
Our world could do better with more men copies in it. So we thank y'all for being
Thank
amazing.
you.
Oh,
being
thank
wonderful.
y'all, yeah.
Yeah, folks, we want to help you live your best life, love your community, and laugh with wonderful people. And Men Coffee is all about that. So thank you so
That's
much.
sweet.